Yes, we are going to look at the cervical mucus method of tracking your ovulation. And this is a very common method and natural method, very natural, very easy. And throughout the cycle of a woman will have the cervical mucus, but the consistency during ovulation is quite different. At other times, pre-ovulation, it might be a bit sticky, it might be a bit dry, but during ovulation, it's different. And it's like an egg white, it's of an egg white constituency, and you can see that it's sticky. You can draw between your fingers when you touch it. But the issue is that some women complain that they don't experience the cervical mucus thing. And it can be for about 6 factors why you cannot see it. So if you want to see your cervical mucus, you need to think along these lines, although about 1 or 2 of them might not be controllable. The number 1 thing that can cause it is dehydration. If around that window you are not taking enough water, you are not well hydrated, then you might not be able to see the cervical mucus. Another thing is hormonal imbalance. When there's hormonal imbalance, when you have a reduction in the level of estrogen, then you cannot have appreciable quantities of the cervical mucus. Another thing is that some medications can make you not to see the cervical mucus, especially a medication like Clomid may make you not to see the cervical mucus. Another thing that can make you not to see the cervical mucus is dousing. When you wash your private part, you wash your vagina, you wash it with ash substances, and the ash substance tends to erode the cervical mucus, that you don't feel it, and that is another thing. Number 5 that can cause it is age. With advancing age, the vagina becomes drier, and that is why you might not be able to see the cervical mucus. Then another thing that can cause it is smoking. When you are a smoker, it will affect your cervical mucus, and that is why you need to quit smoking. But essentially, if you don't wash too often, too regularly and you watch the kind of soap or whatever you use during your fertile window, you'll be able to track it. Then another thing is that you hydrate, you take water so that you'll be able to see it. And sometimes it takes some form of sensitivity. You need to be really, really calm and sensitive and watch it, and so that you'll be able to get it, and once you get it, it's of an egg white constituency and you cannot miss it. So once you have that cervical mucus, at that time is that ovulation time, and you are good to go to have sex at that time. Don't forget, we have 50 questions and answers for women who are trying to conceive. So try and go through it one by one. So it is organized in chapters and they are clickable. So click anyone that you understand, that you don't understand there. If it is your weight, click it. Why do they say weight affects fertility? If it is your medication history, click it, because it's possible. If it is history of abortion or whatever, just click it and it will be able to give you further. But there are 50 different causes of infertility there. So I'm going to put it in the chat, and if you search through this channel, you are going to see it. All right.